Casey? I don't have a Casey. Yes, sir. Yes. No, it's not 9. You're close, though. Okay, so, all right, we got 24. We all agree 24 is the least common denominator? Yeah. Okay. How do we make, remember, we multiply each of these by the number 1, 24 over 24. But I already have 24 in all the denominators, right? So all we have to do is multiply the numerators by 24, right? Okay, so I'm going to multiply 1 by 24. Can I cancel anything out here? No, well, I could. It's 1, but it doesn't change anything. So 24 times 1. And we have a plus sign. Actually, a plus minus, what's that going to be? Negative. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this fraction by 24 over 24. I have the 24 already. So I need to multiply the numerator by 24. Okay, I'm just looking at this now. 24. Can I cancel anything out before I multiply it by 11? 6 goes into 24 how many times? 4. 6 goes into 6 once. So I have 4 times 11 is what? 44. Plus, yeah, we're going to multiply by 24, right? 8 goes into 24 3 times. 3 times 11 is 33. Okay. 24 minus 44. Negative 20 plus 13. Positive 13, right? And we have our 24. So you're close. 9/24. No! You did thousands of them between 5th grade and 11th grade. We should do more. We should do more than Hey, take out your note packets. They're over there. By the Keurig. Yeah. Kinda. Their 4th hour should be done. What are we, 7th hour? It's in there. Yep. Okay, turn, as Metallica and Bob Seger would say. I don't know. If you don't know how to multiply, probably. Okay, so turn the page, as Metallica and Bob Seger would say, to 8.5. I'm not angry. I love you. I'm folding my corner. Okay, number 1. Guess what? We have the same denominator, so we don't even have to find the common denominator. What's our denominator? 3x. So what am I going to do with the 4 and the 5? Add them. 4 plus 5 is 9 over 3x. Am I done? No, because I can simplify. I get 3 over x. See how easy this section's going to be? Piece of cake. You don't need. You know what? You guys probably don't even need to pay attention to me. Oh wait, that happens anyway. Okay, I have an x plus 3 for denominator. It's the same denominator. I'm going to put parentheses around there so I don't do something stupid like cross x's out or something. All right, so what's my common denominator here? X plus 3. And on top I have 2x minus 4. Am I done? Okay, so I'm going to factor out. I'm going to factor out a 2, and I get x minus 2. Can I simplify? Nah, it didn't really help me, did it? So my answer is 2 times x minus 2 over x plus 3. Okay? Pretty easy, right? All right, what about number 3? Ooh, do I have a common denominator?
No.
Not yet. I almost do, don't I? You got a question? Huh? On the last one, what about it? You could. But you have to make sure that this doesn't simplify any further. That's why I double checked. Like when you factor it, get it to its simplest form, make sure nothing else cancels out. We're going to run into that. There you go. We're going to change. Right. We're going to change this one. We're going to take a negative 1 out, and we'll have our x squared minus 9. Okay. So what's going to be my least common denominator now? X negative 1. Now, can I factor x squared minus 9? X plus 3, x minus 3. It's a difference of squares. Okay, now the top, I'm just going to add them, right? So I have 2x plus 11 plus 2 minus x. So I get x plus 13 over negative 1, x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay. Can I cross anything out, simplify or anything?
No.
So I'm good to go. Are you ready for some more funner stuff? Huh? Are you ready, kids? All right. Number 4. When I have a difference, yes. I have a difference. X squared minus 9. Okay, that's difference. Subtraction, that's what difference means. Okay. Yes, I will have a plus and a minus always. All right, number 4. We don't have the same denominator, so what do we need? Common denominator at the very least. So my common denominator, how did we find common denominators? Multiply the denominators, right? Okay, so I'm going to multiply x minus 5 times x plus 2. I'm going to leave it in simplest form because we might end up canceling, okay? I don't have anything to combine with it, so let's just leave it. Now, look what happens here. When we multiply the two denominators together, we happen to get not just a common denominator, but we happen to get the least common denominator, okay? So my denominator is going to be x minus 5, x plus 2, right? Okay. So I need to multiply the numerators. Since I have the denominator, x minus 5, x plus 2, I need to multiply the numerators by x minus 5, x plus 2. We're just getting into it, bud. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the 2x by x minus 5 and x plus 2. Okay. Now, don't forget, these are in parentheses, right? Can I, before I multiply all this and FOIL it out, multiply by 2x, can I cancel anything out first? X minus 5's cancel out. So I'm going to have 2x, yep, 2x, but I'm gonna write out every step, okay? So I have 2x times x plus 2. Does everybody see that? You confused? Okay. Okay, so I'm taking this fraction. I'm gonna go off to the side here. I'm taking 2x over x minus 5, and I'm multiplying it by x minus 5 and x plus 2. And I already worked on the denominator, already have it, so it's like that. Now, this was 8.4. If you did your homework last night, and I told you guys it was really important for you guys to do your homework last night because we were a day behind and I wasn't going to be able to go over it, right? If you did your homework last night, you should have canceled these out because it was multiplying and dividing rational expressions. Then I have 2x times x plus 2 over 1. And that's what we have. 2x times x plus 2. Okay? All right. I have my minus sign. And then I'm going to multiply this 4 by x, my LCD, x minus 5, x plus 2. What cancels out now? The x plus 2's. So what am I going to multiply the 4 by? X minus 5. Okay. Now I have to distribute. Now I have to simplify the numerator. Bottom simplified. Okay. Distribute the 2x. Okay. Distribute the negative 4. Good. Good. All over x minus 5, x plus 2. Combine some like terms. See, these actually do what? They cancel out, right? So I have 2x squared plus 20 over x minus 5, x plus 2. Am I done? Can I simplify any further? I could factor out a 2. I get x squared plus 10. Does that help me out? Not really, because you can't factor x squared plus 10. Well, you can. You get imaginary numbers. Okay. So either one of these will work. 2x squared plus 20 over x minus 5, x plus 2, or 2 times x squared plus 10 over x minus 5, x plus 2. Yes, but sometimes, rare instances, this will factor out and you can cancel and simplify more. So you always have to check. Yes, if you don't simplify, it's wrong. Okay? Either one of these will work, though. Look at that. We don't even have enough room for 5. So, I'm going to do it on a separate sheet of paper. I know. Isn't this great? Okay, good. Because usually when I teach this, students are completely lost. Okay, number 5. I have 5 over 6x. You know what's great about these problems? Every problem seems like something new jumps into it. Crazy, huh? 5 over 6x squared plus x over 4x squared minus 2x. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and factor this. So I can take out a what? 2x, and I'm left with 2x minus 1. Okay. All right. Now this one I am, yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it would be there. It would be there. Yep. Negative 1. Oh, 2x divided by 2x is 1. I factored out the common factor. Each one of these I can take out a 2. I can take out a 2 from the 4 and the 2. And I can take out one of the x's, right? This one has 1x, this has 2 x's. So I took out one of them. If you were to distribute this, you would get 4x squared minus 2x. I just undid distribution. Okay? Now, this one, I'm going to show you the common denominator. Actually, you tell me what the common denominator is. 6 times x squared times 2 times x times 2x minus 1. Okay, we don't really need or want that big of a number because there is something smaller. Okay. LCD, the least common denominator. Let's look at the numbers. What's the least number that 6 and 2 will divide into? 6 doesn't divide into 2. Well, normally we would have 12, right? For a common denominator. Because 12 is divisible by 6, and 12 is divisible by 2. Okay? There's a smaller number than 12 that 6 divides into. 6 and 2. So 6 is my smaller number. Huh? I'm looking, well, the common denominator in our last problem happened to be the least common denominator. This common denominator is not our least common. Okay. Now, let's look at our x's here. X squared times x to the first. What is this common denominator? X cubed. Do we need an x cubed? What's the highest number of x's we need? 2. We only need an x squared as our highest. Okay. We don't need x cubed. Well, we could use it, but it'd get messy. Because you guys don't even like to factor, quadratics, let alone cubics. And then there's nothing I can do with the 2x minus 1. I have to include that. Oh, there's my least common denominator, right? Right. Maya? Right? It's not Kaya. I don't know where you guys get the Kaya crap from. Yeah, sure. Like Obama's real. Okay, so by LCD, it wasn't he have a fake birth certificate or something? All right, so my least common denominator, 6x squared times 2x minus 1. All right, what do we do now? Yeah, we have to multiply the 5 by the least common denominator. Okay. You have to multiply. Now that I'm done with the denominator, I'm doing the numerator. Okay. So I have to multiply 5 by 6x squared. 6x squares cancel out. Okay. So I have 5 times 2x minus 1. 5 times 2x minus 1. plus, I have to multiply the x by 6x squared 2x minus 1. What cancels out? 2 goes into 6 3 times. One of the x's go into one of these two x's once. I have one left over. And then these cancel out. So what do I have up on top? 3x squared, right? 3x times x is x squared. Okay. All right. So let's simplify. We have to distribute. So I get, and again, guys, I'm writing out every step here. You can probably do a couple of these steps in your head. So I get 10x minus 5 plus 3x squared over 6x squared times 2x minus 1. And I'm going to put this in standard form. Over. Okay, now I have to check to see if I can simplify, right? And I factor 3x squared plus 10x minus 5. I put it in standard form. Okay, well, let's check it. The only way to get 3x squared, 3x times x. The only way to get 5 is either 1 times 5 or 5 times 1. Now, yeah, there's no possible combination that I'm going to be subtracting these two numbers to get 10. So it's unfactorable as far as we're concerned with real numbers. So this is my answer. Can you sit through one more? Wait, hang on. Let's do one more, and I promise you'll hurry up. No, we're going to do 6. We are going to do the other ones Monday. Okay? So hang in there, relax. This is going to be one of the very rare times that I'm going to tell you I'm not going to assign you homework. Okay, number 6. X plus 1 over x squared minus okay, let's factor. Okay, x times x is the only way to get x squared. That's a plus, that's a plus. They have to be both plus. 2 factors of 4 that add up to 4. 2 and 2. Okay, what do I have on the right-hand side here? So I have x plus 2, x minus 2. Okay. What's my common denominator? We multiply all the denominators together, right? Guys, quiet down. X plus 2 times x plus 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 2. Now, imagine if we had multiplied all these together, we would have a quartic degree, right? Be 4th degree. That wouldn't be very fun. We can get a least common denominator. Okay? Now, what if I just had 2 times 2 times 2 times 3? What would be my least common denominator? Yeah, my least common denominator is going to be 6. So my least common denominators is going to be what? Expand your abstract thinking a little bit. I don't need 3 of the x plus 2's. I only need one of them. X plus 2, x minus 2. That's all I need. Okay? Now, another way to think about this. Look at the exponents. This is x plus 2 to the first, x plus 2 to the first, x plus 2 to the first, and x minus 2 to the first. The only different ones here are x plus 2 and x minus 2. They're both to the first power. That's all I need is one of them. If this was x plus 2 squared, then I would need 2 of them. Okay? But we don't. All right, so here's my LCD. X plus 2, x minus 2. Now we're going to multiply the numerators, right? What? I don't know. I was thinking next Christmas. I apologize. I should have had those in a long time ago. Okay, I will get them in as soon as I can. Okay. All right, so x plus 1. I'm going to multiply it by x plus 2 and x minus 2. Okay. Now, what can I cancel out here? One of the x plus 2's. And I have left x plus 1 times x minus 2. Minus, now I have to multiply this numerator by x plus 2, x minus 2. And what cancels out? All of it, right? So I just have minus 2. And we're almost there. I have to simplify this. So I'm going to have to multiply it all out. Okay, you have to fail the first ones, right? X times x is what? That's right, x squared. Outer, x times negative 2 is? That's right, negative 2x. Inner, 1 times x is positive 1x. And last, positive 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Don't forget this minus 2. All over x plus 2, x minus 2. So combine like terms here. So x squared minus x minus 4 all over x plus 2. X minus 2. Is this factorable? No. There's number 6. Now, answer keys for your homework. Last night's homework. I will. Oh. Here's your bookwork answer key. Any questions on this? By the way, like I said, I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm not going to give you any homework on adding and subtracting rational expressions. We're going to continue this on Monday because we need lots and lots and lots of practice. So, fortunate for you, we're going to continue on Monday. But here's your bookwork answers for the evens on page 531. Okay? So if you want, either come up here and take pictures of this, or if you have it done, check your answers.